Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Jennifer Angel. This is your monthly horoscope report for August 2022. Yes, I'm doing monthly reports now. It's going to free me up a little bit during the week. It's during the month to be able to do some life and business coaching reports. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what's going on. All right, so right now at the start of this month through to, let's have a look, the 20th, we have Mars in your area of productivity. Okay, this means that you're busy. Okay, so lots going on. Whenever Mars is like present, and particularly in this area of your chart, which is organization, productivity, trying to get some life balance in there, then you need to get organized. Okay, so you've got to like get things together, get things organized, because if you don't, some Mars can just have you spinning your wheels, just going around in circles. So it's a great energy because it's like fire energy and you're a fire sign. So you work well with that Mars energy. It's exciting. It's happening. It's like on point. It's like, quick thinking and quick acting and let's go, let's get it done. You're making it happen. The Mars energy helps you do that. But once again, to make the most out of the Mars energy, you really want to get organized, okay? If you haven't got a system of getting organized, the one I always promote, which I use and love, is Evernote, and it really just helps you, as soon as something comes up, you put it down there so nothing falls through the cracks. You can do a tables form with priorities, it's priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. I'm a bit of an organizational nut, so and just as well because I have a Sag rising, so this Sag people, or anybody that has a lot of Sag or prominent Sag, like a Sag rising, it's like visionary. It's like, you're ruled by Jupiter. It's like big energy. It's like transformational and visionary and, getting in your mind. Most Sagittarius I know, they know exactly where they want to go. You may not know how you're going to get there, but guess what? The first start is to know where you want to go. I mean, otherwise there's nowhere to get to, So that's the first thing. And then on the 20th, when it makes a move to the next sign, it's going to move into your area of relationships. Hey, it's like a win-win, don't you think? And so I love Mars in the relationship area because, as much as for business and everyday life, it's about being organized in that area that it's in now. When it's in your relationship area, it's all pure passion. So if you're looking for love, it's like you can get that electric connection with someone, where you just sort of walk in somewhere or walk around the corner and you're introduced to someone, you have that immediate connection. And so that's what you want to be looking for at the moment, and that's certainly what can take place for you at the moment. Okay, now the other fabulous thing that's going on this month is that Jupiter, your ruler, and we love Jupiter because it's the beneficiary planet and transformational and abundance and growth and expansion. It has a very nice trine, and I'll come back to explain the trine in a moment, but with Venus, the Jupiter-Venus energy really works amazing together. It's similar energy in the fact that they both work better with positivity. If you're Sagittarius, so you're the sign of attitude of gratitude. You're the sign of positive energy, so you want to use that now. And so for you, in the areas of life that this is happening in your solar chart, of course I'm only working with the solar chart. If you want to know how this shows up for you personally, then go to jenniferangel.com, book a session with me, and we'll get into your personal birth chart. Okay, but right now, just in the solar chart, it's showing up in your 5th and 9th house. Now, what I love about this is like when we're looking at love, okay, then the 5th house is an area where you can meet someone. You know, it's like, so you've got the Mars energy, the right opposite. You've got the Jupiter energy opening up opportunities. Okay, so heads up, Jupiter is retrograde, so that can bring somebody in from the past too, which you can do a couple of things. It can either give you closure, it can like give you like a walkthrough. It's like, okay, I'm going to walk through this. Did I want this? Did I learn from it? Or do I want to discard it? Or it can reconnect you with someone. So this trine energy, and there's 3 trines around right at the same time on the 14th of August. I'm only going to focus on this one. It's my favorite one. My favorite 2 planets connecting, Venus and Jupiter. So the trine is like an easy passage. Trines are always with the same element. So they're in fire signs, all right? So you're a fire sign. It's like the Jupiter is in Aries, fire, and Venus is in Leo, another fire sign. So it's like a favorable, easy sort of passage, okay? It's not challenging. It's like, okay, we're going to open the door, and here it is, and here's an opportunity. Do you want it? If so, walk through, okay? But the decision, as always, is yours to make. I mean, so you can decide, you know what, no, that's not for me. I'm going to wait for something else to come along, and something else will come along. So it's always your decision. And this particular aspect in trine encourages you to feel it on a heart level. If you're not inspired about it, it's not touching your heart, you're not like getting, you know, your inner wisdom isn't like blowing up, then it's probably not the right opportunity for you, okay? But the next one might be. So the thing here is to stay open, clear the schedule a bit so you can notice when something great comes your way, and then you can step into it and do something about it. When you're busy all the time, there's no space. There's no space for anything to come through. So how, you know, you've got to make some space. The way to get creative is to just make some solo time for yourself, okay? And then it's very difficult to get creative when you've got stuff going on all the time. You feel every moment. And I know it's difficult to get time by yourself sometimes because, you know, you've got like people around you and family and loved ones and work, you know, but you got to carve out that little space. Maybe it's when you go for a walk. Maybe it's like on a Sunday afternoon when you sort of relax and chill out and do something, you know. So it's really important to have that downtime and to have that solid time, because then you connect with yourself and you connect with source energy, the God energy, the spirit energy, and that's when things start to come in. All right. All right, so let's have a look at what else is going on. There are a number of planetary moves this month. Venus is going to make a move pretty well early in the month, around the 3rd, and it's going to move to it's going to move into this area I was talking about. But before that, right at the start of the month, it's in that area of intimacy. Okay, so yes, of course it's sex, but it's more than that. You know, it's about, you know, sharing yourself with someone close, someone that you feel safe with, and you can be a little bit vulnerable. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay to feel vulnerable, because when you decide to open up and share yourself with someone else, guess what? That builds relationships. It builds a deeper bond. It builds a deeper connection between you and them. So that's all good. It's also, this is right at the start of the month, it's also the area of a monetary investment area. Okay, and let's not forget, We all know Venus is the love goddess, but guess what? It governs money as well. So this is a good time to look out for financial and monetary, particularly investment type opportunities that can come your way. There are a number of planetary influences moving into your career zone this month as well. The sun will move in there. Mercury, the communication planet, plus there's a new moon. So the sun and the moon will be together for the new moon. The new moon always signifies like a new start. So you're about to step into a new phase. So you've got monetary energy, opportunities, creativity. And when you layer that on like a new phase, situation, or opportunity with your career, business, or your work, then guess what? It's all pretty good. All you have to do is like notice it, decide, get in touch with what it is that you really want, and then say, yes, that's for me, and step out and go after it, okay? And just to conclude, then let's have a look at the full moon. The full moon, by the way, the new moon is not going to be until the end of the month, around the 27th. The full moon is much earlier, around the 12th. excuse me a minute. And it's going to be in an area of your chart where it represents communication, creativity. A lot of creativity for you this month, and education. So if you have been thinking about, you know, taking on some further education or study, this is a good time to do that. And the full moon, just, it's like a trigger point. It can like close things off and close one door and open another door. So pretty full month. I hope something amazing happens for you. And, you know, I'll be seeing you next month for the horoscopes, and as I said, through the months for some life and business coaching reports. So if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and I'd love it also if you could share. So thanks so much for watching and supporting me and being here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.